Hey family, hey peeps. It's your girl V Styles again, and I am coming back at you. Let me tell you, this Sunday morning was everything. So, you know how I was saying the other day that I am going through renovations in my home. As you can see, it's a mess in here, so I'm not going to show y'all all my business, but you'll be able to see the before and after. Um, but going through renovations in my home, and right now I'm just going through renovations in my life. And honestly, the word on today was everything. It was confirmation. It was everything I needed to hear because, it just confirmed that at this moment in my life, I'm at the place right now where God is stripping me for the next level in my life. And I am happy to be sharing this journey with everyone. Um, I'm just praying that as I go through this journey, it helps someone else. And I'm excited to see the process and to see what the expected end is. But throughout this entire video blog or log or whatever you want to call it, um, I will be transparent. I will be honest. Even as a Christian or a child of God or all the different labels everyone likes to provide for someone who loves God, and calls him their daddy. Um, I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to be very honest. And I am going to express how I'm feeling and what I'm going through, because I know every day is not going to be rainbows, and some days may be snowy and cold, and some days may be rainy with a chance of meatballs. But just as I was saying the other day, as you see, it was cuffing season and I was in the moment of loneliness. Today I feel much better because I had a great Sunday, trying to start my week off good. So we'll see what happens come the end of the week. Hopefully I have this same happy spirit. Who knows? But you know what? For everyone who is in their season of being stripped down to the bare bones and the bare walls, and when I say that, I mean just like this. Right now, I'm building a wall unit where it contains my TV place, my TV, and my fireplace. And for those who are not familiar with construction or even building, you have to first put up the what we call the framing. So you would put up the wood, the framing. As you can see, there's some wood back there. But you would put up the framing because that is what is going to hold the wall unit together and what is going to make it structure. So you put up the framing, and then you get the sheetrock, which is the gray and white that you see, to start building around to make your walls. And then of course you can paint it or put wallpaper on it, what may have you, and now you have your wall. Bada boom, bada bang. So for me right now, we are still in the framing process. Everything has been torn down in my life, and right now God is putting the frames up, and there's just been a little tussle between me and God because he will put the frame up one way, and I'm sitting here saying, Lord, well, not that way. I want my wall unit to look how I want my wall unit to look. And God is saying no. As we all know, it's his way or no way at all. And anything that he has for us is greater and bigger than anything we can have for ourselves. It's just hard. It's hard sometimes to accept not only the call of God, but sometimes it's hard to just walk in God when you haven't surrendered totally to him. And when you're someone who is like me, who's nosy, and not even nosy, but that is used to having control of their life, who is used to planning and used to organizing. And that's my entire life. I mean, one, I'm a psychology major, so I research everything, and then I'm an organizer and a planner. So I have a plan to back up the backup plan, to back up the backup plan. And right now, that's just not the case. As you can hear, my aunt's upstairs banging. She's crazy. So excuse the noise if you hear it. But right now, we're still in the framing process, because I would love it if God gave me like an outline, a blueprint to see how the wall unit would look. But he's not. And I'm going to trust him. And you're going to be on this journey with me to see what it looks like to trust God. And I'm open to even getting advice from those who are much wiser than I am, or who's gone through this. You can leave comments. You can, just give me your advice. Tell me what you think. I would love to hear your opinions. But yeah, I'm excited for this journey. We're in the framing process. Everything has been torn down, so we are rebuilding. And just like this wall unit, trust me, my contractor, he's had a time with me. So if he's having a time with me, I know God is having a time with me. But thankfully, God is more patient than my contractor, because me and my contractor, we go back and forth. And even when it came to the framing of this, it was a lot, because I'm like, well, this is a picture of how I want it to look. Right now, you're doing a little too much. I don't understand why it doesn't look the way I want it to look right now, but there is steps and there's order when building things, and there's a process when building things, and there's so much that goes into building a wall unit. Just like there's so much that goes in to me or you becoming the person that we are predestined to be. There's just so much that goes into that, because we have to break down everything that is not supposed to be, or that is not like God, or that is not what he needs us to be, and allow him to rebuild us. As they would say in songs, or you would constantly hear, is shake me, make me, mold me, and control me. And I probably said that all wrong, but it sounds good. I know it's something like shake me, make me, mold me, hold me, something like that. But Jesus is molding me, and he not done with me yet. So he's still working on me. But no, this is going to be a journey. And, today was awesome in church. And so funny, because everything that I said in the previous podcast, video blog, vlog, whatever, I don't know what y'all call it, okay? I'm like 30 years old, so I really don't know what any of this is called. But yeah, let me know what it's called so I can start saying the right things, and we can keep going. But today was awesome because it was almost like confirmation. The preacher preached on everything that I was feeling and everything that I said. So, which is like crazy. But it just shows that at least we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere, and I know that God has something great in store for my life. What it is, I'm not sure yet. Along the way, we'll find out. We'll find out together, and I'm just excited to see what happens. For the first time in my life, I'm actually thinking about getting a book to keep me a little busy, because as I stated before, this is the first time that I am solely alone. And those of you who do not know me, I am a mom. I have an 8-year-old, and I had my son at 22. So right after I graduated with my first degree, I had my son, like straight out of graduating, boom, boom, bang, end up getting knocked up and having a child. And so I never got to live my life in my 20s. I never got to make mistakes or live a life that a 20-year-old would live. I went from high school to college to I'm a mom now, and this is what it is. And since I didn't get to live life, I just live my life as a mom. forgetting who I was, leaving who I was to become my son's mom, because all I knew was I'm raising a king, I'm raising someone's husband, I'm raising someone's best friend, I'm raising hopefully an entrepreneur or a doctor or a lawyer. And you know, I need to be focused on him because it's no longer my life. It's his life that I'm worried about. And so that's been my focus for the past 8 years. So for him to be down south with his dad right now and me to be by myself, it's a little daunting, and it's, you know, it gets very lonely at times because that's been my best friend for forever. It was like, if I didn't have no friends, if I didn't have no boyfriend, if, you know, anything, like, he legally has to go with me everywhere. Like, you legally have to go with me to movies, and you legally have to go with me shopping. Like, he really can't tell me no because I'm his mom. So he could say no, but it don't mean nothing. You're underage, you gotta go with me. So yeah, this is the first time since he's down south with his dad this year that I'm like by myself. No boyfriend, no nothing, just me. And now I'm in the process of not only remembering who I am, but getting to know me and learn me all over again, because I'm no longer young, like young. Like, I'm not a teenager, and I'm not in my 20s anymore, and I'm about to be 31. So it's like, I'm at that point where it's like, all right, girl, you got to get it together. And sadly enough, you know, society tells us by this age you need to have this, and this age you need to have that. Well, I like that meme that's out. 30's looking a little 45-ish, but won't he do it? But, you know, that's the stage I'm in. And it's been a process. It's been a process. My son has been gone for a few months now. He normally goes down for the summer, so I like to say that it really didn't settle in and start for me until September, because any other time he would have been back by September. So I always get a little summer vacation. Excuse me. So yeah, we're at the process of me figuring out who am I besides being my son's mom. Who am I outside of being a mom? Who am I outside of being an employee? Who am I? What are my goals? What are my dreams? Not only that, it's just also the perfect time to figure out, Lord, what is it that you want from me? What is it that you expect of me? What is it that you have for me? And what should I be doing? So, you know, everything comes together for our good, and there's a perfect timing. In God's timing, there's a perfect timing. And, you know, right now, this is just my timing. And something good is going to come out of this. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I know it is. But I'm going to have y'all remind me that something's good going to come out of this, because I promise you, probably the next 3 videos, I'll probably be tripping again, like I was the other one. So I'm very emotional. People don't see that a lot, but I'm very emotional. But something good is going to come out of this, and I'm excited, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens along this journey, and I'm just ready. So again, during this process, you will be seeing me in my renovation mode of not only my home, but you'll see me in my renovation mode of my life. And we'll be doing this together. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday night. And you know what? I'll see you next time.